Hey, welcome to Men on Scandal. This is our weekly show of men talking about scandal from a male perspective. And of course, as always, you got Troy Johnson there and you got Mark Clark there, and I'm Tony Scott. This episode of Scandal was called Flesh and Blood. It was directed by Debbie Allen.
Debbie Allen?
Debbie Allen, who my wife, I didn't even know until my wife said that's one of her mentors, Debbie Allen.
Wow. This is a
departure
from her normal fare.
What does she normally do?
I mean, I didn't see any jazz hands, no choreography. Just flesh and blood.
That's right, flesh and blood. Man, that was the most awesome 2-3 minutes we've seen at the beginning of any show in a long time.
Yo, let me tell you something. Debbie Allen's been missing, man. What the heck? That was great. That first 2 minutes.
Yeah, pretty intense.
Norm Nixon loved it.
Olivia hacked Jake's phone, and then Jake hacked her panties. That was the basic recap from the first few minutes, man. So I mean, you know, who brought it up first? Because the other one, I think it was Jake, because Olivia was like, "Really?"
He told. Jake told real quick.
You see,
yeah,
that's just wrong.
Hey, man, get it on out there.
I like that. I like that. It was good.
He's losing the battle.
Yeah.
Might as well get a couple of salvos off before it's all over with.
Eli Pope, the shocker of the night, Mr. President, how may I be of service?
Yeah.
You called him a boy like 6 weeks ago.
Right.
you said you're a boy.
Well,
what was that?
Well, it was kind of two shockers, Tony. The knob toe Stacey Adams when he came in.
Knob toes.
He had on knobs, man. Did he have on knobs?
He had on knob toes.
Oh, I got to go back and see that. I didn't know he had on knobs.
I missed that.
No, they weren't curly enough on the toe. I don't know about that.
Well, you know what? But the curl comes in with wear and tear.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever owned any knobs?
Hell no. My great grandfather wore them.
Shout out to.
That's how I knew it wasn't for me.
Shout out to Detroit, St. Louis, East St. Louis,
yes,
Chicago, and Cincinnati for the knob toes.
Oh, okay.
Blood red.
Yeah, blood red.
Oh, man.
And you know, those knobs, back in the day, they were like $70, man, for the high tops. Because they had low tops and high tops, like tennis shoes.
That's right.
Back in the day. So do you believe Quinn when she talks about OPA, when she says that she's done with them? Because I've never believed that. I've never believed she was done with OPA.
Are you trying to say that she is the smartest spy in the world? Like, she's playing everybody? Because she already gives the impression that she's, you know, here are seasoned veterans, and she's up here. Like, she just has some kind of, she's absorbed some knowledge, and she assumes that she's the greatest spy in America. So so you're saying that she's saying all of that to Charlie, again, another seasoned guy.
Yeah.
Talking about, oh, no, I don't. And he's supposed to buy it?
Well,
because she's fixing breakfast.
Troy, you kind of froze up a little bit there, man. So what were you gonna say, Mark?
I think she's hurt. I think her heart belongs to the gladiators, and she wants to, but she's hurt, and she was trying to align with Charlie and the crew, but I think her heart always will be,
a gladiator.
A gladiator, man. And then
So Quinn and Charlie show up at OPA at the offices there, and Charlie's like, hello, command, other command.
Right.
It's like, you don't want to offend either one of them because your life is in the balance. When you work for command, your life is always in the balance. I don't know if I can live that way. It's like being a cop.
They like it.
Your life is always in the balance.
They live for it.
Huh?
They live for it, man.
Yeah, but man, I don't know.
Too much.
You still there, Troy?
I'm still here.
Okay, all right, because you're frozen, man. I'm concerned, man. So Eli tells Olivia they're all meeting. It was the gladiators. It was Eli. It was Jake. And
Lakers.
Eli says, I'm leaving if he's staying. And so Olivia chooses Eli over Jake.
Damn.
Were you surprised by that?
No.
No?
No.
Is that where the flesh and blood, the title of the episode, comes in?
That's what always happens. Jake is like the last kid to get picked on a basketball team. And actually, we've got 5. So there's no room for you. It's like, and he'd look around like, oh, okay, are we doing this again? Yes.
See? And even though he's qualified, he's ass out all the time. I remember when I was a kid playing Little League Baseball my first year as a 10-year-old, I was going to be on a Little League team and I got cut. And the coach says, yeah, we're going to let you play with the 9-year-olds this year.
Damn. You got moved down to AAA, Tony?
I got moved out. Yeah, I got moved down to AAA, man. I got optioned out.
Oh, man. Tony was playing
Olivia.
Tony's playing for the Montgomery Biscuits. Damn.
Olivia's got the struggle face and Jake's got the hurt face, man.
He does. He does. He's walking around wounded, but then he's mad, and we'll find out later that he kind of he still thinks he's the man, though, even though B613 has been dismantled. And I don't understand how they're dismantled just because, you turn off their computers and their lights. That don't mean they're dismantled.
Hey, man, we're talking about the U.S. government. Man, it's a fax away from being shut down. Just one fax.
So Jake didn't really take being shown the door very well because he told Olivia that, when Eli's mask comes on, run.
Yeah. Get out of it.
So, and Mama Pope is so funny. She's like, yeah, yada, yada, yada. It's like someone tells her some drama or something. She's like, yeah, yada, yada, yada. Mama Pope fears nobody.
No,
These assassins,
the man.
These assassins are trying to exact revenge on the United States for our overextension in other parts of the world. She's like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
whatever for that.
The infidels, the Americans, the infidels,
right.
The infidels, the Americans, the devil people, the devil. She's like, yeah.
He sounded like he was on Get Smart. I thought the cone of silence was about to come down. This is chaos. And
Oh man. So Olivia and Fitz are on the phone. And Senator Hightower died. Fitz wants to give the eulogy.
Yeah.
And then Olivia says, if you go, my mother will kill you.
Mm.
Yeah.
How many times has she uttered that line?
Man, haven't heard that before.
In her life when she was a teenager, my mother will kill you. No, really, she will kill you.
What does your mom do?
And then, Fitz is concerned he's going to lose the vote. He fears he's going to lose the black vote. And this is the first time I think Olivia's ever mentioned that she was black.
Yes. She pulled out the black card.
She did play the black card.
Which apparently is why she's wearing that coat, because it was a big-ass black... Bam! Here, it's my black card. It's the biggest black card ever.
And it was the first time NAACP was mentioned on network television. The phones were ringing off the hook. It was like, hello, NAACP.
And then Fitz tells her, you sleeping with Jake makes me crazy. So he doesn't want her sleeping with Jake. He doesn't want Melly sleeping with Andrew. But he wants to have his cake and eat it too.
He wants all the cookies. All of them.
His body language said, his mouth said one thing, but his body language said, you sleeping with Jake makes me horny. That's what his body language said.
Is that what his body was saying?
But his mouth said something different.
His mouth say something different. His mouth. That's what his mouth said.
And they were having that, that here they go, having these conversations like they normally do. These real quiet, intimate, I just kind of want to express myself kind of moment. Man, I'm really tired of you sleeping with Jake. What? Stop sleeping with Jake. That's what you're supposed to say.
And that's true. You're supposed to yell it out with emotion.
Yeah.
But as we'll find out later on, I don't know if Jake and Olivia feel the same thing, but it is what it is. Huck's a bad dude, man. They're looking for this Dominic Bell guy, and he just has him wrapped up in plastic and just brings him and drops him on the floor. He's heavy. Huck is the man.
He is.
Huck is the man. So
Charlie was like, damn. I mean, damn. Charlie was talking all that yang, all that booty chatter, and then here he come with the whole man, the body.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. See, Charlie talks that yang to Quinn.
Yes.
Because, she has that. She still fears him a little bit, I think, even though she slept with him numerous times. That's his girlfriend. Yeah. But at the same time, he's still scared of Huck. Didn't Huck skin him alive?
Yes. Tony. Okay, Tony.
He did give him the chemical peel.
You keep bringing that up, Tony. Yes,
but he did. He did.
Yeah.
He did. So, I don't know. So, this high school girl is trying to make a deal so she can go to Harvard or Yale,
Mhm.
and the deal is she has to get young Jerry Grant's semen
Yeah.
Damn.
because
Man child.
yeah, man child. So Sally thinks that Fitz is not his father. Well, where did Sally get that from? I mean, I know where we got it from, but she wasn't in those scenes when we found out what the real deal was.
The president's doctor, right?
Somebody talk.
The White House doctor.
Somebody said something about it. Was it a DNA test? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Melly wanted a DNA test, so I think that's how Sally found out.
Yeah, that's it.
So did Olivia maneuver the results for Melly and for everybody else, or did she? Or is that the truth? I guess we'll find out next week, right?
What? No. Well, I thought the truth is that it is. And
she let the.
But I mean, they told Sally. Leo told Sally that wasn't the case at all. That Fitz is his father.
Because Eli maneuvered the results.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
he helped Olivia and her team use the information on that one.
Okay.
But
Olivia was under the impression that Andrew fathered Jerry
and went off
back in the day.
Right.
Back in the day when he was governor.
Right.
She was convinced that back then Melly had an affair with Andrew.
Right.
You know? And Melly was basically drunk this whole episode, was she not?
And I think Melly should, Olivia got to be more careful because, again, as we saw early, Melly has turned into a sister, and Melly was drinking and had that heavy-ass brandy bottle in her hand, and Olivia was pushing up, and I thought it was about to go down. First of all...
Not to clap again.
You need to get up out my face and then crash to the face. That's what I thought. But when it gets real with the sister girls, when the hand turns around this way.
If for the simple fact that you think you know everything, you don't know it. If for the simple fact that you believe what I say,
right.
All this, and then wait for all this rigmarole that you talking.
That's too many to clap at the same time. And rigmarole. That's too many.
Rigmarole.
It's too many.
When you can keep the beat, you're a veteran, man.
Yeah.
You're a veteran of drama in your life. That's what that is.
Just two claps for rigmarole instead of.
Does Olivia go from 0 to 60 like at unpredictable times?
Yeah.
Like she went off on that one, but it was like, where'd you get all this information from? You were barking up the wrong tree on this.
But you know what? She kind of was going left, and then she righted herself because she says, and anybody who does this is an idiot. And you're no idiot.
It was like, okay.
Yeah. And then, but she let it out. Melly let it out. Big Jerry is something I don't want to be nailed to anymore.
Yeah, he nailed her all right.
And Olivia gave her that struggle face.
And nothing. But nothing could be so true, man. When Melly told Olivia, "You owe me, Liv," words have never been so true, in my opinion.
I thought he was going to French kiss. That's what I was waiting for. She grabbed her face like, "You owe me."
Bow chicka bow wow.
You owe me, Liv.
Mm-hmm.
So David. Every time he sees Jake, he wets his pants, doesn't he?
He needs to. He needed to die. But anyway.
Wow. You want him out of there?
Why does he need to die?
Yo, man, you don't be playing with. You don't play with Command. He's playing with Command.
Well, I think he thought it was over. I thought he thought Command was dismantled, so it was a non-issue.
Well, come on, man.
I think that's what he was going with.
Too much power for one man.
Maybe so. But Dominic Bell is the only man your mother ever loved. That's what Eli tells Olivia Pope.
Damn. Dominic. Wow.
And so they got him hemmed up in Olivia Pope's offices. And Eli says, "I got one bullet in this gun. And if you don't tell me where the bomb is, I'm going to pull the trigger." And Mama Pope didn't flinch. She was like, "Goodbye, Dominic." Wow. She didn't flinch, man.
She's walking down the street, window shopping. You know, that's a nice dress. Oh, bye, Dominic. Stop back by here tomorrow. They're having a sale.
What was that about?
I didn't have my coupon. I didn't have my Lord and Taylor coupon. You get 40% off. I'll have to come back tomorrow. Goodbye, Dominic.
Man.
Right.
And then right before they went to commercial, when the gun went off, so you left wondering, did Eli kill him? Or did he fire a warning shot? I mean, isn't it Huck's job to be killing people in that office? I mean, you know,
well,
but...
Last week y'all were talking about Rowan doesn't kill people.
That's what Rowan said. That's what Eli said. Eli says, I've never killed anybody.
That much.
Well, the streak is
I
over.
Hear the rest of the sentence. That much. I don't kill people that much.
And here's what happened with Jake and Olivia that made it seem like this is what happens when a dude tells a girl that he loves her and then she doesn't answer him back and he just leaves that out there blown in the wind. He said the sex with Olivia was real, and Olivia changed the subject.
Yes.
It's like the sex with you was real, Olivia. Didn't you feel that? My dad killed a man in the office today. You know, what?
Yes.
And then she came back to it.
She came back, though.
Yeah,
Yes.
she did come back.
Yes.
Well, I did feel something, but it was gas with you.
Yeah.
It was betrayal. Damn.
I felt a breadstick, not a baguette, by the way, with you.
Yeah. I got so many messages last week about, do you know what a fluffer is now?
Yes.
I thought I was the one who explained it last week.
You were,
hey, man,
Tony.
don't be mocking our viewers, okay?
Okay. Tony knew what a fluffer was before the internet was created.
Yes, he did.
Before Al Gore invented the internet, Tony was right there at Flufferville.
Won't you take me to Flufferville?
In Texas. It was in Texas back then.
Right, that's right.
Eli told Olivia Pope, I enjoyed ending Dominic's life.
Yeah.
It was a long time coming. He says that Dominic told Mama Pope to marry Eli to make things look a certain way.
Yeah. Damn.
She had been with Dominic for so long that he was barking orders to her. That was the only man she ever loved, like we mentioned earlier. And yet she didn't flinch when it was time to save his life. That was amazing.
Hey, man. Yeah. How long was she on lockdown?
22 years, something like that?
That's a long time.
That's a long time.
People start forgetting the little things. Plus she had already gotten some. She's good. Once every 22 years.
I thought it was a great example of how the male's ego, we get it all twisted. You know, this woman, ain't nobody bossing her around, first of all.
Right.
And, you know, the fact that he felt like he lost to her or that he told her to marry Eli, ain't nobody told Mama Pope nothing. She do what she do. So, but that's how he looked at it. And that's why I love the show, man. That's kind of how men are a lot of times. We get it twisted a bit, you know.
Well,
because like you just said, Troy, like if he was all that powerful, then he wouldn't have been laying in a baggie in the office
with his brains coming out of his head.
You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't have gone down like that, you know. Because I can't imagine Mama Pope being snatched up like that. So
no. We'll talk about that a little bit later on too. Why does Charlie call Quinn Robin?
Batman and Robin.
Batman and Robin. Because Quinn has that's her second name. She had a name early on. Her government tag was something else, but it wasn't Robin. But it's a Batman and Robin thing. Okay,
they're Batman and Robin.
Okay, I got you.
Next.
So Eli tells Olivia, Mama Pope will not kill the president if it means killing you. So you need to go with the president to Ohio. Yeah. Now, who's ready to roll the dice on that? Who's taking odds on that, you know? But as it turns out, he's right.
Yeah, he had a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a couple
Harrison.
You getting ahead of the story.
Damn.
Harrison discovers this paperwork that says that it's going down in Defiance, Ohio.
And he also discovers he's got an endorsement with Mercedes. So.
It might be short-lived, though.
So he's getting ready to take pictures and send them over to OPA, and then Adnan shows up with the gun. Ain't nothing worse than a fine ass woman pulling a gun on you. That's just the worst. Is it not the worst? You ever had that happen to you?
No.
Uh,
I hate it when that happens.
Have you, Tony?
No.
Well, wait a minute. But points off for Harrison pulling up in his Benz with his trench coat on. You got all the spy outfit and no damn gun.
Right.
Plus he wears suspenders, so you know there's a place to
Yeah.
put a
Yeah.
holster.
You should have learned that from Hawk back when it was Spencer for Hire, man. Remember that? Hawk would get his suits made especially to carry that cannon he had, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
Spencer.
I think he's distracted, man. Adnan got him distracted, man.
Oh man, she has to have the banger, so points off for Harrison for not having a gun. All right, points off for underestimating Adnan. And points off for having a Windows phone. I got to be real honest with you. So Charlie and Quinn and Huck are in the garage, loading up Dominic's carcass, putting it in the back of the SUV, and they're debating about how to get rid of the body. When Quinn, I don't know, she was just, these two men are driving me nuts. And she calls them bickering little bitches.
Damn.
She was tired of the sword fight.
She was tired of the sword fight. And it finally went down, man. Huck is a beast.
Well, props to Huck with that. I think it was that lambskin jacket he had, man. That was nice.
That was nice.
I guess it was lambskin, either that or an a Nigerian.
It might have been. Man, you're wrong for that.
You know how he do.
You're wrong for that.
Oh,
You could have gone with. You could have said it was Charlie.
yeah.
Yeah.
What is that? What is that, lamb?
You notice I was saying Ethiopian, but my visual was like Ethiopia. No, we'll go Nigeria.
So
Charlie said, "You know what, man? When you wear that jacket, it really chaps my ass." He said, and then of course Huck said, "Well, I'll wear those tomorrow."
So Quinn tells Huck, "You're going to have to tell me what you want.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have to say it."
Yes.
I want you.
Do it again, Tony.
I want you.
But you know what? At least Huck. Let me give Huck some props because he answered the question right. Unlike Fitz last week.
Right.
Tell me what you want. I want your ass. Okay. You can have it right now.
You know what? I've always admired men who can rip the panties off with one hand.
Oh yeah, it's impressive.
Pulling off the fishnets and everything. Go ahead.
Everything, man. Yeah. I mean, he went in, man.
Yeah.
No, really.
I
was like, wait, very nice, very good, very good.
They need to get that car waxed, though. After all that.
Let me simonize your hood.
I mean, they must have really enjoyed it, too, because a lot took place while that was going on, didn't it?
Yeah, they went at it for a while, huh?
Didn't Olivia, fly back home or something?
She flew back to her office.
Yes. But they was, I mean, they
while they were getting it in,
yeah.
Mama Pope shows up at OPA and tells Eli, bring my baby home. So he was right about that. If it means killing Olivia, she's not going to kill the president. Bring my baby home.
Yeah.
Eli, how did that happen? Did he get shot or did he get shanked?
Yeah, I think she said, "Bring my baby home." Pretty much.
She went there, man, and I didn't think I'm not saying she didn't have the guts to do it, but I thought it would be some kind of fight or something, He's
going to fight her. And she took a stiletto off. It had like a spike in it or something.
and her outfit and her makeup, I think he was caught off guard. He was like, "Damn, that face is beat." and then she jumped on him.
Yeah, she must have reeled him in. How does that happen, man? They were on opposite sides of the room, and they cut away to a scene and come right back, and bam, he's laying on the floor holding his gut.
Hey, don't look the other way. Got to keep one eye on Mama Pope.
So we find out that the Senator Hightower that died of a heart attack didn't die of a heart attack. Mama Pope killed him.
Yeah.
And the reason for that is for the gathering that will be at the church because that's where the bomb is. Right? Sally Langston is there. The president's finishing up his eulogy at the White House. He's getting ready to leave, but then Cyrus tells the president it's been pushed back about a half hour because the widow wanted to be with her husband in private for a while. He's like, okay. And then Cyrus says, read me what you got.
That's right.
Damn.
You know? So he sits there calm, and then he's back in his office, and one of his aides comes in, and he says, is there a problem? And Cyrus says, no, it's no. He knows Sally is getting ready, is at the church, and he's like, no, ain't no problem.
Yeah.
It's all good. This funeral is going to be the bomb.
Wow. You talk about ice in your veins, man.
And Cyrus needs to get together with Mama Pope. Those two are ruthless.
Man. I mean, he was like, no, there's no, he was, would he have the phone or something? He was like, no, there's no problem.
with a smile.
What the hell was that? It was like, oh, man. A lot of things happen in this episode. Next week is the season finale. So what did I miss?
I like the Harrison interaction with the Daddy Pope. Mm-hmm. He's like Papa Pope, Daddy Pope, Pope Daddy, Papalopoulos.
A lot of people didn't hear what Rowan said in response. He said, pick one because you're not going to be on here very long.
Oh,
just pick a name, buddy. Whatever you're gonna say, you got about 3 more scenes left.
So, do any main characters die next week?
Harrison.
You think Harrison's gonna die?
Yes.
I think a lot are gonna die next week.
I think Sally gets blown up.
Yeah. Okay.
If the church blows up, but then
didn't I see the vice president Andrew Nichols? He was there, right?
Well, yep. Vice president. Sally, the little Cyrus, what's his name?
David?
No. Oh God, I forgot his name.
He's there. He was there too, wasn't he? With Sally.
Yeah, he should have been there. Yeah.
Oh, Leo.
Yes, Leo.
Yeah.
You know what? I think they're investigating Mama Pope for the death of Harold Washington, also, which was. He didn't die of a heart attack either. So imagine.
How dare you? How dare you bring up Harold?
You're wrong, man.
So do you think Eli's gonna die?
Is Eli gonna die?
Yeah.
Might.
I don't know if you can kill death.
Well, look, I keep thinking that Mama Pope has to die at some point. Now I don't really. I just don't see. They know that she's an assassin. They have to get the assassin.
How they gonna get her though, man? She took out a Korean airliner filled with people. She's a tough chick, man.
She let her man die.
She let a man die.
I think next week somebody's gonna die, but not really.
Oh.
Like the daytime soap operas do. They kill off somebody, then they bring them back like 3 years later because they were stuck on an island somewhere. And I don't think it's gonna be as corny as that. But I think a death is gonna be faked. That's my prediction. I don't know who it's gonna be, but I think somebody.
I'm gonna say for record, I think that is not gonna happen.
I will not co-sign that.
Not officially not co-sign that. I think we're going to see.
What's going to happen, Tony? They're going to die and then end up as a surgeon on Grey's Anatomy.
No, I think they'll come back to either make things right or straighten something out. I don't know who it'll be though.
I know that we're going to see Olivia's struggle face at least 3 times next week. I think Vermont will be mentioned once. I think Huck is going to lick or spit on something next week. After Command took out your man, Huck had to put all his toolbox back together. He had like 21 hammers, 6 guns, ice pick, a wrench, some popcorn, a pickle, and some pliers. He's like, I put this stuff back up. Okay. Because he was like, ain't gonna be no killing it. You know, ain't gonna be no killing it. He was like, okay, all right.
Well, that is the episode of Flesh and Blood. Again, directed by Debbie Allen. She hit it out of the park tonight.
Yeah.
Debbie, very nice job.
I mean, who knew? Who knew? Like, would we imagine Debbie Allen to do something like? I mean, I'm really am. Wow.
This from a woman who directed A Different World. You know, I mean, come on, you know.
I can't wait till next week. Ben Vereen's directing next week.
Is that right? Ben Vereen's going to do that.
And the cast of Pearly Victorious is going to star in the explosion scene.
Pearly Victorious.
Cleavon Little is going to make an appearance, though he's passed away.
Well, Cleavon has gone to glory, man. So now you're resurrecting the dead.
You went too far.
Man.
Next week, the Urban League we mentioned also. The 3 light-skinned brothers from the Urban League are here.
All right, so we're excited about the Scandal Meetup. It's going to be going on August 1st through 6th. And I believe we're going to have the person behind that. It's supposed to be on our guest next week, I think, on our final episode.
Awesome, really?
Yeah.
Well,
my understanding.
The wife has issued I might have a pass to get out there, you guys, for a day.
Oh, really?
So I'm excited about that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
If I can make the panel, then head back to, Hilton Head.
Yeah. Man, that's a lot of traveling. That's literally across the country.
Yeah. All right, Tony, don't kill it now.
I'm saying, man. I mean, that's wow. You're gonna spend more time in the air than you're gonna spend in L.A.
All right, Tony, that's enough.
Oh, we'll put a link in the show notes if you're interested in joining us in Los Angeles for the Scandal Meetup. We'll put it down below.
If they're interested, Tony, of course they're interested.
Well, of course you're interested.
No place else you'd rather be.
That's true.
I had my first scandal. Troy, I was in Baltimore this weekend, hosting an event, and these 2 young ladies, I don't have their name, but they were like, "Hey, Mark Clark, the whole Baltimore connection." But then the Men on Scandal, they're fans of Men on Scandal, and they were at the first meetup last year, and they already knew that we were going to be the one in LA because they're going to be there. And so they were interested in hosting and put together a viewing party in Baltimore. So,
oh really?
I'll keep you posted on that because they're going to LA already. They got it booked and they're very familiar with everybody. They went last year.
Excellent.
What a small world, huh?
Small world.
Very small world. Very small. For those who don't know, Mark and Troy hosted a very successful radio show for about 8 years in Baltimore.
9, yeah, okay.
Yeah. So
7.
Now was it 9 years?
7 for me.
Oh,
7 for you. All right. Okay. I was just trying to make it look good on a resume.
No,
man. Damn.
I was just, bringing
I always say a decade.
Yeah, you're right. A decade. We had
a decade. 7, 8 years. Can I get 8 years? Can I get 9 years? Go 9 years. Going once. I got 10 in the back. 10 years in the bag. I got a decade in the back. Going once. Going to the man who's been juicing for 100 days.
And Tony's been in St. Louis for 25 years.
That's right.
I have been in St. Louis for 25
years. So much for no stability in radio. Damn.
Well, he's a shining example.
You could pull Tony out in the history books when people from the beginning of time, yeah, radio's cool, but it's not stable. Tony Scott's been in St. Louis for 25 years. Damn it. Even Marconi was like, oh my goodness, really?
Yeah.
Tony's been in St. Louis longer than Ozzie Smith.
Now wait a minute. Yes. Now wait a minute. I actually DJ'd at the Last Supper. After the supper, there was some dancing going on, and I
keep the party going, Tony.
Yeah.
Tony's been in St. Louis longer than racism. Damn. St. Louis is the only TV market that has no black news people on TV yet.
Well, now wait a minute.
It's coming up in 20 or 2 years. We're going to have a black news anchor.
Tony's been there longer than a St. Paul sandwich. He got there the day before it was invented.
It was just a Paul sandwich then.
Yeah, man. We could put some egg fouillon on bread and make some money up in this joint.
Man, that is our episode of Scandal, Flesh and Blood.
Longer than a real track in East St. Louis. They still got cinder tracks.
Tony threw out the first pitch at the St. Louis Browns last baseball game when Satchel Paige was starting.
No! Damn. Man, I thought you were going to go with James Cool Papa Bell, man.
Ah.
They say he was so fast he could turn the light off and be in the bed before the light actually went out, man. That's what they mouths say.
That's what they said.
So thanks for watching Men on Scandal.
Tony put the cornerstone on the arch. That's how long he's been in St. Louis.
Tony brought hats to St. Louis. Damn.
All right, fine. All right. Let's wrap this. Can we wrap this up, man? Let's wrap.
Who do you think came up with Billiken? Tony Scott.
We're done, Tony. Sorry.
Yeah, we're done. We're done, Tony.
All right, catch the audio version on iHeartRadio and iTunes. And, of course, you can watch this on Talking360.com, also on YouTube. Thanks for watching Men on Scandal. And I'm Tony Scott. That's Troy Johnson. That's Mark Clark. And we will see you next week.